Geico asks, how would you love a chance to save some money on insurance? Of course you would. And when it comes to great rates on insurance, Geico can help. Like with insurance for your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV. Even help with homeowners or renters coverage. Plus, add an easy-to-use mobile app, available 24-hour roadside assistance, and more, and Geico is an easy choice. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. It's easy. Simply go to geico.com or contact your local agent today.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
Hey, Ola, it's Miles. Thank you guys for listening to the Men's Room Daily Podcast.
Have you heard our newest podcast? It's called The Greatest Story Never Told.
Download it today on radio.com. Be sure to subscribe. New episodes are uploaded every Tuesday at noon.
Back to the conversation. This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
So close to the weekend, you can taste it. We will drink, we will toast with a shot of the day. Then the return of Bad Choice Friday.
You know it's Bad Choice Friday.
It's Bad Choice Friday!
You know it's Bad Choice Friday.
Hey, man, this is your fault!
Jam on. People are loving this with a little Disney action for you.
It's a small world out.
Seriously, I mean, the song just pisses me off. I know it's a positive message.
You said you're going to go outside and smoke anyway. It doesn't matter.
Goddamn right.
Okay. Disney's It's a Small World, a very, very positive song on a positive Friday, taking on Baby Shark.
Baby shark, baby shark, baby shark, baby shark.
It's a waste of a good bass line.
Somebody can learn that.
Oh, God. You're right. I will not teach this to my daughter.
Yes, you will.
Bet you can play it on a different
Vote
instrument.
now if you follow us on Twitter at Men's Room Live. It's either going to be the fabulous Baby Shark or It's a Small World coming up after the shot of the day with Bad Choice Friday.
You're welcome.
You are very welcome for that one. People are loving it. Comments have been crazy all day.
They've been the happiest comments I've ever seen.
You guys are doing God's work. I love your show.
Stuff like that.
Thank you for doing this. Two of my favorite songs. How do I choose? It's going to be tight. And you said the voting was pretty tight, Ted, right?
It was.
Okay.
Hang on.
Vote now when you follow us on Twitter at Men's Room Live. It's either going to be Baby Shark or It's a Small World. Still close.
It is. I'd say it's a small percentage.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right. Question. What's the craziest phone call that you have ever had to make or you received? And here come those emails from the Men's Room at KISW.com.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
Guys raised by very strict Christian parents. I turn 18 at the end of October, move out of the home New Year's Eve. I want to party with friends. My boyfriend did not want to be with them, so I said I'll go to the party and be at your house by midnight. Surprise, surprise, after I left the party and was driving to his house on New Year's Eve, 18 years old, I get into a car wreck. No other cars involved, just into someone's front yard, barely hitting their brick house. Sitting in their yard, and I'm listening to the countdown to midnight, then the man of the house comes out screaming at me. It was a block from my boyfriend, so I just walked over there. He was upset because I wasn't there at midnight. So my then boyfriend let me in the house, went to his bedroom, locked the door, and told me I couldn't stay. So then I had to call my strict Christian father, extremely drunk, crying New Year's Eve just after midnight. Not a pleasant call. That from Vicky.
What a great memory.
Guys, in 2009, I get a call from my dad on a Monday. He explained I had a 100% full brother living in Philly. Apparently, my parents had him before they got married and thought the best thing to do was put him up for adoption because they were originally not going to get married. Well, they got married, regretted that decision, tried to reconnect with him over the years. Also, my brother did want to meet his birth parents. So my brother eventually hired a PI who was able to eventually connect him. Later that year, I met him for the first time when I had an international flight. The first time went from Seattle to Philly. First leg, we made arrangements to meet. I saw him walking down the street. It was surreal. I saw him and his two kids walking outside on the way to the airport. There was no mistaking it. That's the guy. The way he walked, the way he looked. I'm glad we got to finally meet and that he's part of our lives. I'd asked my dad if there was anything else he hadn't told me. I also came to know that my sister knew about him and didn't tell me either. Dang. All I can say is my family are some serious secret-keeping mofos. Damn. Go WCMF in Rochester. Thanks, guys. That from Jerry. Guys, when doing my school principal internship, I had to make a disciplinary phone call home to a parent. Me. Hello, Mrs. So-and-so. Your son ended up getting to a bit of trouble today. Mom. Oh, you don't say. What did he do? Me. He told a girl that her ass was so fine that he would do things with a cherry with it. Mom, silence for quite some time. It was a serious phone call, but funny as hell. I had to contain myself from laughing out loud. Happy Friday, fellas. It's a small world all the way. Thanks, guys. That from TH. Moving on to the birthdays, guys. Today's my 25th. I want to give myself a shout-out on your amazing show. You guys sure do make me laugh, so thanks for giving me something to look forward to. I could use a little turtle wax with a "you like that" in the pause, and the dirty Germans talking about being a veterinary technician. Thank you all so much, and hope you have a very positive Friday. That from Sierra.
You like that? You like that?
Yeah, you're a veterinary technician. Then obviously I know that you like to do it doggy style.
Yeah, she likes to produce like a rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a vet techs. So they as dirty as these nurses?
They're in scrubs.
Let me check your whiskers.
Yeah, I bet she likes to get the temperature taken.
With my meat thermometer.
You know where they take an animal's temperature?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to show her that we know.
Okay.
Right.
Bitches, today I celebrate my 35th. Can I please get some turtle wax and Leroy Jenkins and Coach Ted telling me about officially hitting my mid-30s? Thanks, guys. You always make the drive home enjoyable. Keep on rocking. That from Josh.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
Tell you what, 35 is a good number, man. You're right in that sweet spot. You're not in your early 30s, you're in your mid-30s. But you're not in your late 30s. You're not staring down that barrel at 40. You can be like, you're going to be 40 soon. You're still 35. You got time. Go live your life.
Before it's too late.
Before it's too late, man. It's over at 40. So everybody keeps assuring me.
All right, guys, here we go. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
Thank you, Robin. Ted, you just mentioned that it is our very own Mike Hawk's birthday tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we can't do anything for you.
Yeah.
Sing any songs.
Sorry, man. It's tomorrow.
As you know, the rules, if it's not your birthday,
Yeah, I mean,
you don't get a mention.
Well, what about those delicious birthday wings you bought him?
You know those count? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
oh, you shouldn't have had any today because tomorrow is your birthday. Damn.
Yeah.
You messed up the whole thing.
Guys, this one...
It was cute how you put the candle in the drummy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this one...
We're so thoughtful.
This one comes from a listener named Shanine, and she would like to do a little public service announcement here and get the word out. She says, guys, I'm a loyal listener, going on too many years to count. I'm desperately seeking any help if you can. I'm a server at Vino at the Landing in Renton. It has been widely published that we are only open for takeout only. That is incorrect. We are now open from 3 till 9, 7 days a week for outdoor dining. We have a brand new heated open-ended tent decked out with the ambiance that you'd expect from Vino. Sorry to sound dramatic, but even just speaking for me personally as a 5-month pregnant mother to an 11-year-old son, a.k.a. the food vacuum, to whom I'm the sole provider, not correcting this mistake is literally the difference between feeding my family or not. So just so you know, you can sit outside in some locations that do have this, and Vino at the Landing in Renton is one of those, open from 3 till 9. So go in there and support the local business.
Yeah, a lot of places have outdoor spaces you can still use. I would also just remind people, like, hey, man, like, dress appropriately.
Yeah, you might be a little bit cold out there.
Yeah, it's a little chilly. Like, bring a hat.
Doesn't Vino mean wine?
It does.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, let's go there and get drunk. I say it's her fault. She told me to get hammered.
Take an Uber over and have a good time.
Leave the bottle.
Subject
I don't need a glass.
Subject is
I'm on a deck.
Ted's world famous stuffing.
Oh.
Okay.
Hi, Ted. Do you share your stuffing recipe? That's from Cindy for your Thanksgiving famous stuffing.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. The main thing is you want to get loaves of bread and then some hamburger rolls as well. And then the night before, you break it all apart, tear it apart in small little pieces. Not too tiny, not too big.
Okay.
Let it sit out overnight so to stale up. Put in some salt, pepper, sage, parsley, poultry seasoning, And then the next day, you start melting butter. We're going to melt it on a very low flame, right? Then we're going to chop up onions and celery very fine. As the butter liquefies,
Very fine.
You throw some of that in there, and then you're going to drizzle the butter over top this bread, mix it around. The butter will be scalding hot, so be careful when you mix it around. So you do this a few times, and then people don't stuff the bird much anymore. So when you go to cook the stuffing in the oven, not too long, 350, but put a couple extra pats of butter on top.
Okay.
And the cardinal rule with salt.
After the fact.
We can always add more, but we can't take it out.
It's really hard to. By the way, I just want to say, we work with the sage. So when you say you add sage, I just picture this horrible moment where you have chopped her up and thrown her into your stuffing.
Oh, what do we have here? Guys, my wife's reaction to the subject. My wife has listened for years and just saw a picture of you guys for the first time. She had some words, and I thought you might get a kick out of it.
Oh, no.
As far as Ted, he's adorable. He always sounded like a precious cinnamon roll, and he looks like a precious cinnamon roll. Steve the Thrill Hill, not what I expected. He's too skinny. That's what everyone thinks. That's what I think. Too skinny.
Too skinny.
Yeah, too skinny.
Yeah, what an insult.
Miles,
I couldn't have wings today.
Yeah, Miles, pretty much. Mike, did not expect Mike Hawk to look like such an effing nerd. But I gotta say, his voice has always been kind of sexy. That's pretty nice there, right? Yeah.
You?
Uh-huh.
I'll take the win.
Checking in from Maine here,
You're
guys.
a sexy nerd.
Just got myself a kegerator, and what better way to get it wet than with a 2013 Red Fest mug? Moved back to Maine in 2016. Still listen to you guys on the podcast every day on radio.com. We do have Elysian beers out here, but still no men's room. I'll keep asking. Keep my eyes peeled. Enjoy the video of the beautiful new kegerator. From Josh, which has got, he's got a nice, sweet unit there.
And a cool kegerator.
Mm-hmm. Ola Bacholas, I was listening to yesterday's show and heard Miles' story about wrecking his stepfather's car that was gifted to him, and made me think of my Hummer H3 that was totaled by my 17-year-old stepdaughter running a red light 5 days after she got her license. She got her license on a Thursday, crashed it the following Tuesday. I thought she was a pretty good driver since she never really had any problems when I let her drive with me in the truck. Also took all the driver's training courses with an instructor, but I guess I just should have listened to you all. All the times you guys said the teen will always crash soon after starting to drive. I guess that's what I get for not listening to the warnings. I was planning on giving it to her once she graduated high school, but oh well. Anyways, the other driver was unhurt and didn't need any medical attention. She's perfectly fine. She's pretty much in a tank. I'm good since I am now buying a brand new truck with the insurance money. Haven't found out how much my insurance is going to go up, but the least I'll be driving a new car. That from the Raiders fan. Subject, it's a wonderful life. Ola Bacholas.
Oh, my gosh.
I take issue with Thrills buzzing the movie It's a Wonderful Life in a negative way. It's definitely top 5 Christmas movie material since I learned Jimmy Stewart was suffering from PTSD after being a fighter pilot in World War II and watching his friends die, so he had problems getting roles after his return, but was given the opportunity to lead in this movie. The bridge scene isn't an act. He's replaying his PTSD. He credits this movie in his recovery. That from Dustin in Minnesota.
You know what I discovered? Apparently I'm a douche,
right.
But I still stand by the fact that I don't like the movie. Raiders are going to win.
Subject, bangers
Zeus's
in Arizona. Ola Bacholas, I went to my local grocery store here in Arizona to pick up some jalapeno cheddar brats and found bangers, English style. Keep up the good work. That from Rick, but they were not skinless bangers. Oh. There was a casing on the bangers. I looked at the picture.
That's not the bangers we're talking about, man.
Yeah.
Got to be skinless.
Yeah.
Skinless, Mom.
Oh, you guys were talking about turkey sandwiches and leftovers.
Miles. These bangers have skin on them.
Yeah.
You promised me they'd be skinless, Mom.
Guys, you were talking about turkey sandwiches with leftovers and how they make the best sandwiches. Every year, I go to the grocery store the day after Thanksgiving and buy like 4 turkeys at 50% off and throw them in my chest freezer. Then I brine and smoke one every few months. I smoked one at the beginning of the Rona while everyone cleaned out the grocery stores. I never use deli meat turkey for sandwiches. It's lame. That from David.
All right.
More power to you.
That's a good move.
Yeah, if I had the time and the energy to do that, I probably would.
And the extra freezer.
Yeah, well, that goes a long way.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Guys, as far as what you'll never live down, I've gotten a lot of tickets, and I never hear the end of it. Between my 18th and 20th birthday, I received 9 tickets.
Damn.
Highlights include 95 and a 40 and eluding, 3 years probation, 85 and a 40 dismissed, 75 and a 60 solo in the HOV. When they saw me, I was north on I-5, but he radared the car next to me. 63 and a 35 dismissed. I'm 30 now and have had mostly clear record for 7 years. All thanks to my boy Phil at Puget Law Group. Harp on. That from your friendly IT guy, the High Plains instructor.
Oh, nice. LARP on and shout out to Phil.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever. Let's see here. One more. Guys, I once, as far as weird family dynamics are concerned, I once had an aunt that was also, listen to this one. See if you can follow along here.
All right.
I once had an aunt that was also my stepmother, although no blood relation at all because my mother and father divorced. My father married Teresa, who became my stepmother. Then my mother married John, who became my stepfather, but Teresa and John are brother and sister.
You gotta be kidding me.
Therefore, Teresa was my stepmother and my aunt at the same time.
Does that mean she has to buy you 2 gifts?
Mind you, this all took place in Kansas in the 70s. Rock on, bitches. That from Mindy in Sumner.
That is odd.
That's odd, but that's better than what I was expecting.
Sure.
I was worried somebody got divorced and married like their brother's wife.
Oh, that'd be
really
brutal.
I think it's time that we go back in time to the last time that we played Ted versus the FCC. So if we could, let's go back in time. Time.
All right. Percy's pushy pooch needs some grooming, but Percy's pushy pooch hates it. Tell Percy's pushy pooch that a shaved pooch is a happy pushy pooch.
3 times fast.
Percy's pushy pooch needs some grooming, but Percy's pushy pooch hates it. Tell Percy's pushy pooch that a shaved pooch is happy pushy pooch.
1.
Percy's pushy pooch needs some grooming, but Percy's pushy pooch hates it. Tell Percy's pushy pooch that a shaved pooch is a happy pushy pooch.
2.
Percy's pushy pooch needs some grooming, but Percy's pushy pooch hates it. Tell Percy's pushy pooch that a shaved pooch is a happy pushy pooch.
Big win last time at Ted versus the FCC. Let's do it again.
And now, everyone's favorite daytime game show, where one person could lose $325,000 and their job, or win and walk away with nothing.
Oh, yeah.
It's time for Ted versus the FCC.
What a late night we had last night.
Oh, yeah.
One of the tongue twisters for Ted and Ted versus the FCC.
I got to tell you, I never knew that methamphetamine could get the creativity going.
My nostrils are still burning to this day.
Yours was not meth.
Okay. Either way.
That
Come up
good
with some
stuff,
good
huh?
ones. Yeah, we had the good stuff. Finally.
Yum, yum.
Yeah, the pandemic's kind of shut down our drug train. You know what I mean? Our supply system's kind of run low. So we have to find regular household cleaners and other things.
But, on a pinch.
Whatever. Lo and behold, we come in and would you believe, Steve, there is a listener submitted to
You got to be kidding me.
All that work.
We stayed up that late and all that hard work.
It's true.
Son of a...
This one comes our way from Alan, and he says, Positive Friday, bitches.
Positive Friday.
Let's see here. Love the show, love the beer, all that jazz. I decided to put my English degree to good use and wrote this Ted versus the FCC.
That is a good use of your English degree. No doubt about it.
Maybe I have too much time on my hands, but who doesn't these days? Keep it on, guys. That from Alan. And Alan's Ted versus the FCC goes something like this. Chip the sailor sits on Shippy's deck and sings ditties about chit-chat, spitting on itty-bitty cities and the slits between the slats of Shippy's long, slick black deck. Chippy's ditties on Shippy's deck makes them chipper. The way we do Ted versus the FCC...
English degree, bitches.
...is you need to read that 1 time through, then 3 times fast.
Yeah, way to use that degree. A lot of stuff going on here. It's got to make me hungry, too. Let's talk about chippies. All right. Chip the sailor sits on Shippy's deck and sings ditties about chit-chat, spitting on itty-bitty cities, and then slits between the slats on Shippy's long, slick, black deck. Chip's ditties on Shippy's deck make them chipper.
3 times fast.
Chip the sailor sits on Shippy's deck and sings ditties about chit-chat, spitting on itty-bitty cities, and then slits between the slats on Shippy's long, slick, black deck. Chip's ditties on Shippy's deck make them chipper.
1.
Chip the sailor sits on Shippy's deck and sings ditties about chit-chat, spitting on itty-bitty cities, and then slits between slats of Shippy's long, slick, black deck. Chip's ditties on Shippy's deck make them chipper.
2.
Chip the sailor sits on Shippy's deck and sings ditties about chit-chat, spitting on itty-bitty cities, and then slits between slats of Shippy's long, slick, black deck. Chip's ditties on Shippy's deck make them chipper!
Oh, wow. There we go. Another one in the win column on Ted versus the FCC.
And they stay there.
You are listening to the Men's Room.
Geico asks, how would you love a chance to save some money on insurance? Of course you would. And when it comes to great rates on insurance, Geico can help. Like with insurance for your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV. Even help with homeowners or renters coverage. Plus, add an easy-to-use mobile app, available 24-hour roadside assistance, and more, and Geico is an easy choice. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. It's easy. Simply go to geico.com or contact your local agent today.
Everyone is talking about Top Gun Maverick, and it's now the #1 movie in the world.
Outstanding.
It will leave you cheering.
Yes.
And is the ultimate summer movie experience.
Damn right.
Tom Cruise, Top Gun Maverick, rated PG-13.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
You're in the Men's Room. 99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle.
Coming up in just minutes, Phil Drake will tell us from the show today. And we do have your headlines on the way 1 hour from now. But first, a quick check-in with Mike Hawk and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
All right, the FBI is investigating a, quote, orgasm cult.
What's that now?
It's an orgasm cult, which apparently focuses on orgasmic meditation. Apparently there's some not okay things going on in there.
Orgasmic meditation.
Orgasmic meditation.
I mean, you can call it that. We call it masturbation,
right.
But whatever. I'm deep in thought.
Get a few of your buddies, make a circle. There's a rescue dog in Florida who now has a $10,000 wardrobe.
Come on.
And never wears the same thing twice.
Why?
What kind of dog? That's a good question, Ted, and good question for somebody who's working on it.
You disappoint me.
Well, that's what I do.
There's a lot of
He
dogs.
hears that a lot.
There's a lot of dogs that have wardrobes in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, but it's like a raincoat, possible sweater.
In Florida,
Right.
you know what I mean? That's where you take your shirt off. Sandals, flip-flops, bathing suit.
Probably
Right.
linen pants.
Yeah, exactly. Wear some Crocs.
You said that was 10 G's?
10,000, yeah. Oh, Ted's looking up the story here. See, Ted's a better journalist than I am. He actually does
You
his
want
research.
to know the dog.
I just tell people what's out there. You can make a determination whether or not if you want to go ahead and find out what this story's about. Ted finds out.
I would if I could spell wardrobe.
Well, there you go. Ted's on the case, kids. Hang in there.
WARDROBE.
All right, yeah.
Because I want to know the dog, and I just saw your face. Like, damn it.
Hang on.
DROBE.
All right, Ted, hit me with the breaking news when you find out, okay?
All right.
A mom is demanding that a babysitter pay $300 in emotional support compensation after she fed McNuggets to her vegan kids.
Oh, man. They life-changing for them, too.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's all that kid's
Is
going to
the emotional support for you, or is it for the kids who are somehow now mortified?
Those kids want more nuggets. You take those $300 and hook their ass up.
Breaking news, Mike.
Oh, we got breaking news. Let's go on to the breaking news table.
It's a small Chihuahua mix named Presley.
Presley. All right.
I will say, man, I see one picture. She's got some rhinestones. She's out here stunting. Got the
Oh,
little
my
John Lennon
goodness.
glasses on.
Got hats and all that. We got shorts.
I'm sure she's got everything.
Oh, yeah. A spoiled dog.
No, it's not. It's an idiot owner.
Right.
The dog doesn't know.
I wish-
It means nothing to the dog. That is an idiot owner.
I wish I had your disposable income to pay $10,000 for your dog's wardrobe that never wears the same thing twice.
If I had that money, my dog would get nothing.
That's right. I mean,
It's coming together now. The lady is a real estate agent, so I'm sure she does okay. Basically, she rescued the dog after her
Lord.
mom passed.
Okay. I still would not waste the money on the
Right.
dog.
I wouldn't either. I
does
would
the
spend-
dog
I
help her
would
make
spend-
sales?
I bet it does.
I'm sure it does.
A high school football team in Maryland lost their game 53-0. And the coach had a heart attack.
Where was that?
Maryland.
He had a heart attack after the game?
Yes.
The winning or the losing coach?
The losing coach.
He had a heart attack during the game
Oh, did he?
and then stayed there. Yeah, I'd rather stay. It's crazy.
It's fine, man. Go to the hospital.
A ski school in Switzerland is hiring a ski slope. I knew I'd screw that up. Ski slope tester.
If I skied, that would sound like one of the most awesome gigs ever.
Yeah. You're testing the slope. That's skiing.
Yay, I go down.
Right.
Put it this way, if I hurt myself, it's fine.
It's fast.
Right.
I'm not good. So look, if I wipe out and break something, I promise you that is a worthy ski slope.
Black diamond scope.
Yeah.
Someone just returned a book to an Ontario library that could have been checked out a century ago. Basically, they had no idea that this book was even out there, and it actually has one of the original plates from when the place opened back in the 1900s. So there's a possibility that this thing is anywhere between 50 to 100 years overdue.
That's going to be steep. Wow.
It is.
It's going to be some loonies.
Right. But I like how they just dropped it in the box and took off.
I would too.
Once again, the library doesn't really enforce that. Now, if you return the book and they can grab you by the collar, sure, they'll go ahead and throw that bill on you. But
see, that's the thing about the library. Like, imagine if the police operated like that. Like, look, we know you murdered someone, but we'll only arrest you if you physically show up. Right? So if I have an overdue library book, like, I'm not taking it back. No, I own it now.
Cool. I just can't get that sticker off without ruining the cover. A British man fighting off COVID was left blinded and paralyzed after he was bit by a cobra.
If things just couldn't get any worse for you.
Right.
I mean, just the cobra alone, that's enough for a lifetime.
Right.
Called it.
And the COVID on top. It's like, come on, man.
That
this
is
not
awful.
Just walking down the street, my mom, what was that? Cobra. I have COVID.
It's the COVID cobra.
The COVID cobra.
Jeez.
I wonder if it transmitted to the cobra.
Right?
That's how they're wheezing.
I don't know.
Little wheezy cobra. His flap doesn't open all the way.
Cobra. That sounds like a real ugly stripper.
I'm Wheezy Cobra.
He can't spit his venom that far anymore.
I got bitten by a cobra and I got the flu. It's not even venomous anymore. It's just I've got a bad cough.
Oh, no. Either that or he's spitting COVID in everybody's eye.
Oh, God.
Yeah, man.
Snakes are the devil.
Well,
Even cobras, when they blow out that hood, man, they look cool as hell.
I don't know.
I don't want to get bitten by one, but they do look cool.
I'm with you. Women are now starting a new trend of wearing quote-unquote wedgie shorts.
Yeah, I saw this.
Have you seen this, Ted?
No.
Come take a look.
All right.
It's
These
fine,
here-
but the people that they choose to model them, I don't understand why.
Yeah. Ted understands. Wedgie shorts. Basically, it's exactly what you think it is. It's a full garment that just rides right up there. So it kind of accentuates the buttocks.
It just doesn't look comfortable. Like, no one's happy when they have a wedgie.
There's also a female garment that I also would say is not terribly comfortable. However,
What, the thong?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't look comfortable, but I'm real happy when I see it.
Have you seen these pants?
Yes.
Wedgie? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're great.
Have you not seen this picture, Steve? Come on over here.
You got to show.
No. Look at this.
Look at this photo right here.
Look at this situation.
Is this the photo that you're talking about, Miles?
This is what I want to see.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying?
she was not the model I saw today.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
What I'm laying down.
Do you see what I see?
Abort.
Do you know what I am saying?
I want a Jell-O mold, Mom. What are you thinking about over there?
Yeah, that picture is unbelievable.
That is immaculate.
That is top notch.
So here's the thing.
So good.
Most people I know, it's not going to look like that when you wear them.
You know if you could wear that or not.
Oh, someone just came to mind.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Moving on.
Ooh.
There's
My brain is stuck there. It doesn't matter what you say, that my brain will not move.
That's all right.
From the image that I have in my
I'll
head
just
right
report the news. You go ahead and just think about shorts.
Oh, I am.
There's an official shortage of Chet's. Doggone it. An official.
Of Chets?
Chets.
No more Jets.
We need more Chets, bro.
Of chess boards, thanks to the Netflix series The Queen's Gambit.
Well, that's not the worst thing in the world.
No. I also don't. I haven't seen the show, but apparently the chessboard is enough in it that a lot of people are buying them.
I think everyone should learn if they don't know how to play chess.
Agreed.
Because, you might not be the best strategist in the world, but if you know the basic principles of it,
right,
you can learn that. You got to kind of set things up. And
right.
I've learned
a little
that
thinking.
I'm not a I strategist.
Yeah.
Right. I just got a blitzkrieg things like, can we play a game where I just attack you?
Can I move like all these pieces at the same time?
Leroy Jenkins technique.
That's exactly the Leroy Jenkins.
Just send the queen out there.
Get him. Oh, that show was about the Queen drinking.
It's Gambit.
Oh, that's a gimlet. Excuse me.
It's Queen's Gimlet.
Gelding.
I had them all.
Police in South Carolina caught a man that committed 21 armed robberies in a single month.
Damn.
Eventually, you'd think he would get caught.
Right. If you're going to go ahead and put your work out there over and over again, yeah, we're gonna catch you.
It's like an advent calendar.
Don't you think he'd had enough by that point? Take a little break, you know what I mean? I got 21 hits this month.
Man, as soon as they get hyped to you, they're carrying less money. So I've heard.
All right. But I mean, basically, he took a week off. You know, like 3 weeks out of the 4.
I mean, if that was my gig, I'd take a week off here and there.
Sure.
Enjoy it.
Take off Fridays.
Yeah, he was knocking off banks, right?
Just said armed robberies. I don't know about banks.
Part of the problem is, too, is like, once you get into that kind of stuff, like just the rush of doing it for a lot of people.
Sure.
I know, so I still do it. You know?
Yeah, it's like I watched that show and the guy's like, I didn't need the money. I just really like robbing banks. Like, okay.
All right, you've turned a corner.
According to a new survey, more than half of people say they're, quote, riding off the end of the year when it comes to making healthy or even reasonable food choices.
We're just entering the holidays.
Right. Like I said, everybody whose New Year's resolution it was to lose weight, exercise more, get a better body, you did it.
Well,
Congratulations.
This
You
happens
won.
every time of the year. Every year.
Right.
Same time.
Your resolution, if it's that kind of resolution, probably goes about 11 months.
Right. It's done now.
Right.
You won.
As of November, right.
Yeah.
Throw the party. Drink. You got this. The survey also found the 7 most amazingly gluttonous things people have done during the holidays in the past, and I do have the top 7. So what do you guys think as far as the most gluttonous things that people have done during the holiday season? Obviously, it is a time where everybody's eating more often than natural. They're eating different things. So anything that you guys come to mind. I'll give you number 7 just as a hint here. They've hid holiday foods to save them for later.
Oh,
they've stowed them away like little chipmunks.
I've done that.
You've done that with like rolls or
some stuffing, something
Nice.
else, and I've definitely done it with pie. I've hid it from other people.
just make yourself a little to-go box or
Yeah, or just I had people over, and frankly, especially with Christmas cookies, as I don't make them, I just was like, I'm going to hide these.
Because I don't want any of you to eat them.
Because if you put them out, they will be gone.
Yes.
Number 6, eating an extra large midnight snack.
Yeah, well,
That has to come after a major holiday, right? Thanksgiving dinner's done, or maybe 2 days after because you're not still full from Thanksgiving dinner itself.
I find that it comes after several bong rips.
Oh, there you go.
Just make sure you have your Tupperware situation taken care of, your plastic bag situation taken care of.
Exactly.
It's very important to be able to stash the leftovers. Just make sure you have all the vessels you need.
Right, and also generally, like, most people I don't think have, like, delicious sandwich materials just always packed in your fridge.
Right, sure.
Whereas after a holiday, your fridge is full of delicious
Not only that,
leftovers.
man, you could take a couple big slices of bread and make yourself a really nice sandwich the next day. But at midnight, man, you're making mini sliders with rolls. Yeah, man, because you can like sliders for some reason. You don't think of them as like, oh, it's just a tiny sandwich.
Try to eat 8 of them.
These are the most amazingly gluttonous things that we've done during the holiday season. Number 5, eaten until they felt sick. I don't know that I've ever gone that far. I have been bloatedly full, but I don't know about sick. I haven't wanted to go vomit.
No, but nap full.
Right.
I mean, I've gotten close because it's like, I know I'm full. It's Thanksgiving, right? You're full. I know I'm full, but that pie is not going to eat itself.
Correct.
So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to suffer the consequences because it's so delicious.
I have definitely laid in my bed on Thanksgiving night and been like, this is awful.
No.
We ate way too much.
Number 4, eating more than 3 meals in a day.
Yeah, but after Thanksgiving.
Right.
I do not, I won't eat before the dinner. But then I might go back 3 times.
Sure.
Right.
So
it makes sense.
I'm waiting.
Wait, if you go back for seconds, do you count that as 2 meals, Miles?
Yeah. Okay. If I do 2 plates and I do something later on.
What if I'm just grazing?
Right.
So I'm not sitting down for a meal. I'm just kind of picking at some stuff here and there.
Olives.
No, I save it
that's
for the
not a meal. That's just kind of.
Right.
I want a big plate of food and I want to be starving when I eat it.
These are the most amazingly gluttonous things that we've done during the holiday season. Number 3, eating more than 1 dessert at a meal. Well, yeah. When there's 3 different pies out there, I'm going to try all of them.
Again, they don't eat themselves.
You can do a small sliver. You don't have to do a whole piece.
Shut up.
Right. And they all come
You
with
can do a
ice
whole
cream
piece,
scoops.
too.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
You want ice cream with that? Yes, I do.
Why'd you ask? Just put it on there.
Right.
Shut up.
Put the doggone thing on there.
Does the Pope like Instagram models?
That's gonna be,
Nice throwback.
In those pants, yes.
Do we only eat ice cream with a fork during the holiday season?
That's the only time. Yeah.
Because you got the
Because it's on the pie.
Hey.
Still go spoon.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you eat pumpkin pie. Number 2, eating more than 1 of the same meal in a day, like 2 dinners.
Yeah, sure.
Again, same thing. You're going to go back for seconds, or if dinner's early enough on Thanksgiving Day, yeah, you get a little peckish around 9 o'clock at night, you're going to make yourself another one.
And you have all of that food.
Right.
And it's like you're going to eat the same thing.
There's once a year you make this meal, and now it's sitting in your fridge. You're going to eat it.
All right, and this is the most amazingly gluttonous thing that we've done during the holiday season. I want to show of hands. How many of you have eaten so much that you've actually unbuttoned your pants?
I have not done that.
No, wear sweats.
Miles cheats the system again.
I haven't unbuttoned my pants, but I've definitely gone down a belt loop.
All right.
Keep in mind, Thanksgiving, no one's unbuttoned their pants sexually.
Correct.
Not happening. Don't even think it's going to happen.
There's a new invasive species spreading in the southeast.
What is that?
Tell you all about it 1 hour from now.
Thank you, my cock. Headlines are on the way 1 hour from now, but first, have we made it to drinking time?
Geico asks, how would you love a chance to save some money on insurance? Of course you would. And when it comes to great rates on insurance, Geico can help. Like with insurance for your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV. Even help with homeowners or renters coverage. Plus, add an easy-to-use mobile app, available 24-hour roadside assistance, and more, and Geico is an easy choice. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. It's easy. Simply go to geico.com or contact your local agent today.
Top Gun Maverick is the #1 movie in the world.
Damn right.
It's an absolute blast from start to finish, and one of the greatest movies ever made.
Having any fun yet?
Tom Cruise, Top Gun Maverick, rated PG-13.